everyone, and welcome to yet another a Clanwar between PigPan and NoCap. It's the other thing we do. Here with me there is Oak.
Hello everyone.
And let's jump straight into the matchups because it's a very busy day today. We have 7 matches. Most of them will be against... Oh my god, I need to reset the scores. Most of them will be against Protoss because NoCap a Protoss-focused clan. Who would have known?
Yeah, right. It's not like you could have assumed that the captain would have a lot of Protoss groupies going up behind him. Yeah.
First match will be Why Not versus Ember Drake. We're starting with the order I have here is the MMR order. You can expect games from the top to be low level, where the lower game will be mid-master of sorts.
Okay.
But for scheduling issues, we have to switch up the orders. Anyhow, on the top right corner of Waterfall, we have our blue Protoss for... Well, it's Goldmaster, it says. I'm pretty sure it's... on that team. Anyhow, it's Ember Drake. I'm very confused by this lack of clan by NoCap.
That's okay. Well, in the bottom left-hand corner, we have, with the red Protoss pieces, we have, why not?
Why do we have the StarCraft 1 Protoss logo instead of the clan logo with Big's face?
Ooh, that's why.
Okay.
We have no idea. I don't know. Pick it up with one of the managers. Like one of them is online right now.
Alright. PvP. First scout by Why Not. Both of them going for the same kind of build. High ground, double gas, and 1 gate. So not a fast maybe a fast expand from Ember Drake, but...
It could be.
It's not the fastest anyway. No, it's double gate by both. Yeah. Okay. The old school standard. Used to be the standard. Not anymore.
I just have to wonder, right, with these clan tags, you have to wonder, are we doing a clan wars between NoCap, or are we doing this versus the Gold Raptors?
It's very, very confusing. Once upon a time, they had a clan tag, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Also, a friendly reminder, after the match, we'll change the stream title. It doesn't say the
Oh, thank you very much.
No problem.
Let's do it right now. PigPan
Thank you so much, chat, for letting us know.
versus NoCap. Let's follow a random probe while we do this.
I see we have deviation over here. We've got double stalker coming out of Why Not. Signaling probably wants to be a little bit more defensive, staying a little bit more safe. Whereas Ember Drake is going for the double adept. Might want to do a little bit of pressure with this Stargate coming up. I'm gonna guess maybe like an Oracle. I'm not sure if that's standard in PvP, but I see that sometimes.
It's pretty standard usually. And the important part about the adepts is not only you put pressure on the other side of the map, they're also quite a bit cheaper than the stalkers. So your Stargate will be faster in comparison to the other possible tech.
Yeah, you do save that 50 gas. It allows you to get the Oracle a little bit quicker, as opposed to if you went himself with the double stalker.
Yeah, it's 50-50 after all. It's 50 minerals as well. They're cheaper and cheaper in all fronts compared to a stalker. Even though they lose to a stalker in a straight fight, they will be able to ignore them with the shade. Nice block by Why Not though, will keep him safe for the time being. And the adepts are simply... Oh, this is a good rotation by Why Not, searching for the adepts. He finds them as the shade is still on cooldown. Goes for a recall, Ember Drake does, and... Saves just one adept.
Trying to break out though. You can see the pylon blocking as well. I'm not sure if that was meant to be cancelled by Why Not. But
usually you want to keep them if you want to scout the first units from the gateway as well. And also it's a pain in the ass if you open like Ember Drake did with adepts, because they don't have the DPS to quite kill the pylon. And it takes a lot of time to break them down, so it forces you to expand later. As we can see, Why Not's base is up like 40%, 45, and Ember Drake has still to build one.
Yeah. We see we have a Phoenix transition, or a Phoenix opening from Amber Drake, so this should be interesting.
Phoenix
we have a
is
starting it up for him for no. All right, well, we're not going to see the Phoenix War type of deal here, but should be interesting nonetheless.
Used to be a thing. There's a very sneaky probe in the back of Amber Drake's natural. The Phoenixes will not stop that, but spot that, but they will go across and find some damage on the mineral line of Why Not, who has no defense.
That's a good spot for pylon.
That's a lot of shield batteries on the front. I think Why Not is very scared by lack of a natural of Ember Drake, and rightfully so, because we have 3 Immortals, one Stalker and one Adept and one Zealot. Is that a slow Zealot? That's a slow Zealot. Oh,
yeah, they are.
Sorry for him.
You know, I was thinking of a little like word combination you could do with Zealots and slow Zealots. I mean, you can do slow Overlords. That works pretty well. You can't do like a Slezet. That doesn't quite work.
Slow Lots. It's not the word we really enjoy saying. Anyhow, this looks like a killer push from Amber Drake, but we have 3 shield batteries. Nice scout by Why Not, realizing that the expansion from his opponent was very far behind.
Yeah, but he still hasn't. He doesn't know that the expansion is going down. So for all Why Not knows, he thinks this is a 1 base all in.
Yeah.
So this could force an overreaction. We're not quite sure yet. This is a good little pickup here. Did he take a? Yeah, he took out a sentry. Very nice.
Sentry is very costly, especially in gas, in the earlier stage of the game, especially for Protoss. Losing gas is a problem. The army from Amber Drake realized that the position Why Not was in was basically unbreakable. 5 shield batteries and a whole lot of army supply was not to be trifled with, and then decided to go back home, start a natural base. This puts both players, I think, in a kind of even situation. We have Amber Drake with more tech, because it has 2 tech structures, and also the advantage of going Phoenixes for harass. Blink is finished, so they will be able to shoo away the Phoenixes as soon as they show up, but still, Why Not is taking some damage here, and shield batteries are not enough to defend against this.
No, the Phoenix output is just too much against those light units, those light probes, flimsy probes.
Oh my god.
You need to protect them.
They have 2020 after all. They don't have really that much HP on them.
This is how you know they've got great vision, okay?
Oh my god. Anyhow, Phoenix is rotating once
Phoenix
more.
is kind of sharking around the map, you know?
The fun thing is,
sure
we don't see a stop in the Phoenix production from Amber Drake, so this might transition into either more and more Phoenixes, forcing out the any kind of like RoboBay tech from Why Not, or we could see some transition into Skytos. That's always fun to see.
Yeah.
Well, sort of Skytos.
I think probably you want to go up to like maybe like 12 to 14 Phoenix, and then the carriers start coming out. Of course, I'm only basing this on the pro games that I've seen casted. So, would really like some of these blinks were a little bit more committed by Why Not. I feel like he could have sniped 1 or 2 Phoenix before.
Another good scout.
I mean, he is in good position, right? He's got 4 stalkers in the main base.
RoboBay for Amber Drake. I think he wants to go Disruptors at this point. Nothing else makes too much sense, and that will allow him to try and destroy this very entrenched position on the natural.
Yeah. We can see the army count favoring Amber Drake a little bit slightly, and I think that's just because he's been a little bit more successful with his probe harass. 10 probes have gone down for the side of Why Not, so...
Oh my god, that Phoenix is so lucky.
That was close.
Third base coming up for...
Crazy story. Guys, you won't believe this. I was getting shot up by stalkers.
I was 1 shot away from dying.
That's right.
Anyhow, this is another very good attack by Amber Drake, forcing out the defense on the third. There is no shield battery in here, so this army is completely caught off guard, and the third will not be able to be defended. As more and more...
Immortals keep push in with all these stalkers.
Very good job by Why Not, forcing out the army to fight the Phoenixes while the rest of the army does all the work. Nice force fills though by Why Not, forcing the rest of the army not to engage into him. This is a very complex situation so far, and with Why Not retreating on the high ground, he will finally shoot off this army. You cannot stay out of your main base. No, that's how you lose the game.
This was a very poor trade for Why Not here. Ember Drake is now in firm control of this. Let's see what he kind of does with it, right? He's not expanding behind this so far. Looks like he's dropping his money into more tech. Wants to go into Colossus behind this. I believe he's got a disruptor out on the field as well.
Oh, two?
Yep,
Colossi.
single disruptor.
Two Colossi are getting me a little bit confused, but might be for high ground spotting, who knows?
There we go. Third base behind us. I like this. Planning for the future.
Yeah, upgrade advantage firmly in favor of Why Not, but since the army supply is so low, I don't think that the upgrade advantage will come too much into play here. I mean, we're talking about like almost half the army supply. The stalkers are very active though. Oh, they get found by the immortals and the.
Ooh, that was a good blink to the low ground.
Very good, very well planned, by the way.
Won't be able to trap them, and the immortals won't be able to have their day here.
Alright, the immortals should not get out of the natural. That's where you die. The stalkers are here to try and help a recall from Ember Drake. This went way better than I expected for Why Not, who manages to defend this position and finally takes control of the game back into his favor. At the same time though, we have Ember Drake, as you were saying before, expanding with a third base, fortifying it with cannons and shield batteries. And this will be a very big problem for Why Not, who was in the eco advantage for most of the game, and now he is starting to lag behind.
Yeah, we might actually start to see these upgrades start to make a bit of a difference here. I mean, Why Not was a little bit on the back foot, mostly because of those Phoenix, but now that those Phoenix counts are reduced to 3, it's not like Ember Drake can do too much of the map, and this allows Why Not to kind of get back into this game, although he hasn't really spotted this observer here. But yeah, now it's anyone's game. I mean, we have a slight favor of Ember Drake. His third base is a little bit faster, so his eco will be a little bit healthier. But Why Not could certainly make something happen.
Anyhow, we see Why Not trying to seize control back into the map. He spots the 4 Phoenixes. 4 Phoenixes are not too much of a problem, but if they get into an undefended mineral line, they will start to deal damage. Of course, you don't need to pull back the army as Why Not is doing. You can just try and force them out of your base with just a warping of stalkers. Still a good trade here, taking 2
You know what I just
Phoenixes.
realized? Where's Warpgate? For Ember Drake? What's going on here?
Oh,
Is this common?
I didn't notice that. I think. Oh, now that I think about it, it's a true gate without any kind of.
I mean,
Oh
he's
my
going
god!
heavy rope
This
with
is.
it, so
this
he's
is
not
some
really
sort
placing
of-
a lot of emphasis on the gateways, but this
Yeah.
is a little strange, at least for me.
No, this is some sort of Rotty mech. Rotty used to do this, where he went into lots of forges, lots of robos, stargates, and just used those as main production facilities with completely skipping the warp gates.
That'll be interesting. Got a bit of a disruptor battle over here.
Okay, shot
These
first.
Colossus do not have range. These Colossus are very short Colossus, right? They don't have that. They don't have the range that they're looking for. And this is interesting. I really don't know what's going to be happening here. I've never seen this type of build from the. Well, then again,
The build relies on disruptors mostly, Colossi for anything ground-based, and carriers and maybe some Phoenixes. You usually start with Phoenixes. I think usually Rotty goes up to 2 targets very quickly. But like, he usually says he has lots of builds, but they usually differ by the quantities of targets and just whether or not he plays 1 or 2 robo facilities.
I like this scout out of Why Not. He sees the 4th base. He's going to be moving over to see if he can make something happen.
He takes one 4th base of its own, and then decides to go for the 4th base of his opponent. This is, as you were saying, very smart, because you solidify your advantage.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I like that poking against the Phoenix. He showed his position. Amber Drake was out of position, but ooh, good disruptor shot.
Disruptor ball.
Man, the disruptor is a unit you feel from your chair sitting at home. You know, it goes off. And
Oh
all
my god! Nice blink out of Why Not, and he manages to save most of his unit. That disruptor will be saved. Oh, that
blink!
A very good blink.
Yeah, now he's going to clean up all of these Colossus. They were weakened up from before. We're going to snipe all of these disrupt. Yeah, look at that. Focusing down the disruptors. Why Not doing a very good job at taking control of this game. This was very, very good for Why Not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disruptor shot, taking again 2 more Stalkers.
German composition from Amber Drake not really working out in his favor, especially against pure Stalkers as we have at the moment. This base is not a base you can destroy though. You need to go back, finish killing that first base you were starting walking with, and just solidify your advantage here, because you saw that there are carriers now, so you need some sort of transition. Either you go into oh
my gosh, nice. Just sniped it right underneath the super battery.
That's very ballsy by Why Not, thinking that, well, he has the army advantage and he wants to push it.